Charles Adler with 3 minutes that matter. Calls continue in Alberta for a public inquiry. No surprise. Nobody knows how many children will be suffering permanent kidney damage. And yes, that means dialysis. And eventually, for some, a place on the waiting list for a kidney transplant. Nobody knows how many will need this. More than 300 children in childcare now affected by E. coli in Calgary, linked to a cockroach-infested kitchen with multiple infractions cited by multiple inspections, but one that was never shut down, one that serviced multiple daycare centers. How could it happen? No wonder there are calls for an inquiry where a real judge weighs in with real power to conduct a serious investigation. Alberta's children do not have to have their kidneys endangered by the scrambled eggs of right-wing politics. Canada is in a Cold War with India. Prime Minister Trudeau has confirmed that Canadian authorities suspect the government of India was directly involved in the assassination of a Sikh leader in Surrey, BC, about an hour out of Vancouver. India's Prime Minister Modi is angry with Trudeau and has profusely denied the allegation and responded by expelling a Canadian diplomat. One of Modi's biggest boosters is Harper, the former Canadian Prime Minister, who's now the leader of an organization made up of right-wing parties around the world, including India's Modi, including Hungary's Viktor Orban, including, and hear this clearly, including Canada's Conservative Party, meaning Canada's Pierre Poilievre, member of the International Democratic Union, the IDU. If Canada's opposition leader wants credibility on the international stage, he should get off that IDU stage now, the one Harper stands on, the one he straddles. Pierre Poilievre needs to tear up the Canadian Conservative Party's membership in Stephen Harper's IDU. Inflation refuses to leave our nation. Gasoline costs going higher, not lower. So Stats Canada says annual inflation rose last month to 4%. That's up from 3.3% in the previous month. Inflation accelerating again in Canada because of the price at the pump. The genius behind Tesla and SpaceX never seems to be a genius when it comes to Twitter, which he now officially calls X. Elon Musk, who said recently that he would block users from blocking other users, no, it never happened, now says he will charge a monthly fee for all users, and that won't happen either, because if he does, X will be deleted by the free market. And if it is, Elon Musk's ego hot tub will be drained by the same hand that paid more than $44 billion to have it. I'm Charles Adler with 3 minutes that matter.